Hello, my beautiful humans, and I hope all is well and well is all. You already know. Welcome to Nickism, where all I'm trying to do is promote positivity and encourage you to be the best you possible. That's it. So before we get started, like, share, subscribe, comment down below, leave a topic, I'll discuss it, and so on, So, today's topic is bullying. Bullying. Yes, bullying. It's not just kids are being bullied, but it's also adults are being bullied as well. And sometimes we as humans, and we as people with feelings and emotion, we treat people a certain way, and we don't realize that the way we treat people is a form of bullying. Like sometimes when we make jokes, we crack on people, or, we might laugh. But if that person not laughing, then it's really not a joke. You don't take somebody negative, something that a person feel negative about themselves, or a situation that a person in, and make light or fun of it without that person's permission. That's not cool at all. And that's a form of bullying. People bully each other in relationships, people bully each other friendships, people bully each other in family dynamics. I mean, it happens all the time. And then when it happens in school. But my beautiful humans, I'm here to tell y'all all today, the things that we put out here, and I say this all the time, the things that we put out here, there's somebody that's watching what we put out here. And there's somebody that's mimicking what we put out here. As adults, we have to know, especially as parents, we have to know that behaviors that we have are learned behaviors. And we learned them from somewhere. So where do you think your children's behaviors are coming from? Let's not act like we are all, confused, or we all bewildered when we get a phone call, oh, your child did this, your child did that, and you like, I wonder where they get it from, and but no, they got it from you. And I'm gonna tell you the plain fact truth, they got it from you. Like, it been times where I have seen and I have witnessed myself that, a parent get called and they like, your child was cursing and being disrespectful, then the parent like, what the F, not my life from child, but I say all of that to say this. Listen, if you can talk like that, what makes you think your child don't? Just because they don't do it around you, don't mean they're not doing it at all. It's a learned behavior. It's going to be in them because that's what they know. That's what they learn at home. Education starts home first. My beautiful people, let me tell you something. You just don't send a child to school and think that they just going to learn the basics. No. Before they even get in school, they already know the basics because they learned it from home. They learned it from home, my beautiful people. So we have to be careful what we do around our children. We definitely have to. And bullying is real serious. And I mean, from adults, like adults, literally out there, doing harm to themselves because of the way a person view them, the way a person see them. And that's not cool at all. That's not cool at all, because we can have our own opinion, but it's our opinion. And just because we don't like what we see doesn't mean that we have to say something. No, we don't have to say nothing. Because when we really need a person to say something, when something really happened, nobody got nothing to say at that point. My beautiful humans, what you do out here in this world, it's people that's watching. It's people that's watching, especially if it's people that look up to you. Of course, they're going to follow in your footsteps, be it negative or not, positive or negative. They're going to follow in your footsteps because they look up to you. They think what you do is cool. They think what you do is popping. And it's not. Not when you belittling a person in front of someone. That's a form of bullying, my beautiful humans. My adults, that's a form of bullying. When you're in certain relationships and you're arguing with your woman, or you're arguing with your man, you belittling him or you belittling her. Let me tell you something. And your kids hear it. And you know this for a fact, my beautiful humans. You know this for a fact, because if you grew up with family in toxic relationships, or people around you in toxic relationships, you either took that and you took heed to it and you became like it, or you went the opposite way because you knew right from wrong. You was old enough to know right from wrong. But sometimes, if mommy love it, so does the child. And when the child don't like it, mommy still love it. So that becomes a normal. You understand what I'm saying? It definitely becomes a normal. So I'm only telling you this, my beautiful humans, because it's serious out here in this world. And it just don't start with the kids. No, it starts with us, and we gotta take responsibility as being adults. We gotta know that when we have conversations when adults have conversations, adults are having conversations. There should not be any children in the room or in the vicinity at all. Because from young to old, they are listening. They are taking in every single thing that you are saying, that you are doing, how you're doing it, how you're saying it. They are taking all of these things in. You ever heard that saying, stay in the child's place? Yeah, you can tell a child to stay in the child's place, but when you putting expectations on that child as if they are an adult, how you expect them to stay in the child's place? And especially if you're talking to them like they are an adult. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. And we allow so often our children, to sass us or, to have their attitude. And it's okay, to have an attitude. But let me tell you something, my beautiful humans out here. As parents, we got to know what's a positive attitude, what's a negative attitude. It's okay, listen. You could be upset and you could be angry, but that rolling the eyes and that smacking the teeth and that stomping during my house or slamming doors, that's not going to happen. Period, point blank. I don't care what type of attitude you got or how you're feeling right now, but all of that slamming of the doors, no, that's not happening. So we have to understand that when we allow them things to happen and the kids get away with doing that, slamming doors, rolling eyes, talking back, and you don't say anything or you don't do anything, that becomes a normal. That becomes a learned behavior, my beautiful humans. It becomes a learned behavior. And guess what happens with that learned behavior? That child's taking on the outside. That child's taking it into the schools. That child's taking it to adults and become a disrespectful with the adults. But then, this will get crazy at my beautiful humans. Then, when the adults say something negative back to a disrespectful child, you as the parent, don't defend your child. Because it's never okay for any child to curse or disrespect or belittle an adult, a teacher, period, point blank. And if you teach your child that it's okay, you're wrong. And this is what I mean, it's a form of bullying. You understand what I'm saying? I see so often parents get so mad. They get so mad. But you know this. Like I said, everything starts home first, my beautiful people. Everything starts home first. And if you want to build a positive foundation for your child, you have to be that positive foundation. You have to. You have to be like, okay, you know what? My child around, I'm not going to curse. And then a lot of people get the swear jar, so that helps them to stop cursing because people ain't got money to keep throwing up in them swear jars. They don't. But my whole thing is, why I'm saying all of this, my beautiful humans, is to say that bullying is real. That people are very, very affected by the actions of other people and their negativity. It is real. And if you know that you are a harsh person, or do you know that you can crack jokes on a person, or you like to hurt somebody's feelings, or you like to pick at people just because you're bored, or just because that's just who you are, sit back, think about it for a minute. If you don't want nobody to do it to you, then you don't do it to them. You treat people the way you want to be treated, my beautiful humans. And that will make the world go round, and this will definitely be a better place. But we don't do that. Sometimes when we have certain things in life, we want to feel like we higher up than the next person because they have less than us. And then when we say it out loud, it's just so wrong. It's so negative. And if there's negativity anywhere in the vicinity, we need to take that away, especially we got kids that we raising up and we got kids that we bringing it up. And I say we, my beautiful humans, because I'm not just talking to you. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to us all. Because we all do things that we don't even realize that how much it affects our children. We don't. And like I tell you all the time, we need to sit down and have these conversations. And okay, and I know this one saying, and then I'm out of here. This one saying that, used to get me when I was younger was, oh, if you a child, no, see, I done forgot the train of thought. That quick, I forgot my train of thought. It's just so much that's going through my head right now because we want kids to be kids, but we put them in certain situations where they are no longer kids anymore, that they doing things that kids shouldn't do. And when we want them to be kids, they don't know how to, because we put that on them. Now, you know how, I think I just got my train of thought back. You know how they say when you're a kid, if you what you see me do, don't do like me, be better than me, or do better than me. If you know you're doing something wrong, and I used to always say this when I was a kid, if you know you're doing something wrong, why are you even doing it around me? Because I can't understand something I don't see. I don't want to learn something that I don't see, that I don't know nothing about, that I don't even know exists. So if you're doing it around me, you want me to know about it. You want me to discover what it is, like the negatives and the positives of it. And I get that. But as a child, you got to understand the things that go through a child's mind, because they are a child. It's the reason why they call adults and children children. It's the reason, my beautiful human. But let me get up out of here. Until next week, please take care of yourself. Be careful about the words you use towards the people that you love. Be careful about the stuff that you put out here in this atmosphere and that the kids are watching. My beautiful humans, take care of yourself. Take care of all of the people that surround you. Stay blessed.